Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the NBA season so far?
Man, I tell you, the NBA over the last 15 years or so, Jeff, has really become a year round sport and a popular global sport. It's really, I think, right below soccer worldwide
Yeah,
in
I
terms
would
of
agree.
popularity. In
Definitely.
terms of popularity, the notoriety that the players have worldwide, the nature of the game and how entertaining and fast paced it is, the brilliance of the stars continues to grow. LeBron, Steph, Harden, KD, Kyrie, you can Chris. I mean, you can go on, and those guys are significant personal brands
Hmm.
worldwide, and so that just elevates the magnitude and popularity of the NBA. And so the game itself is really high octane now on steroids. I mean, you can't watch a game that's not 110 plus typically
Right.
because of the pace, the volume of threes, how good these guys are. So it's extremely entertaining and it feeds into, I think, your generation, the millennials and Gen Zs with the desire for rapid fire analysis, high octane energy, captivation. I mean, all of that is part of what the NBA is. And therefore, it's fun. It's fun to watch. I can't follow it as closely during the college season as I typically do prior to college kicking in and after college is over. That's when I really get back. But I always have an eye on what's going on. I think the Lakers are the team to beat again. I really do, with LeBron defying all the historical norms for a
Yeah.
guy of his age. He's brilliant. AD is in his prime. They've added some other pieces. The Brooklyn experiment with those guys is pretty interesting to keep an eye on with Kyrie and KD and James Harden and the rest of those pieces. Steve Nash as the new head coach. Steph doing it with the Warriors. Him and Draymond trying to fill in the gap. And Kelly Oubre exploded here recently, and he's got tremendous upside. So that's fun to watch. The Phoenix Suns are an up and coming young team, tremendous star power there with Aiton and Booker.
Hmm.
So there's multiple storylines across the 30 team NBA league that is captivating for those of us who follow it. So I think the NBA, all things considered, continues to um, do great things and good things on the sports landscape.
Harden and them, they started out a little slow, but they're starting to catch fire now. And Steve Nash, first year coach, but you can already see that his brilliance and his knowledge of the game is evident in everything they do. I mean, I was looking at the game last week when they were playing the Clippers, and towards the end of the game, there was a big coaching decision whether they're going to foul and make the Clippers shoot free throws or they're just going to let them shoot threes. And Steve elected to foul them, and they ended up winning the game. And
Yeah.
so I think that was a pivotal moment with his coaching career, showing the whole world his basketball knowledge and his playing style translate to being a coach.
Yeah, that's a good point you make. And the analytics component of that circumstance is interesting. And some coaches are committed to the foul game, up three or whatever the circumstance is. I didn't see the game, but um, yeah, it's really cool. And in the NBA, another element is that coaches have a lot of decisions to make. It's still a player's game, but because of the shot clock and some of the tweaks and some of the rules, 8 seconds to get it across half court. Again, the shot clock creates a lot more possessions. The average number of possessions in a college game is probably 55 to 65. In the NBA, it's probably 80 to 90 per team possessions. So therefore, you've got all kind of little intricacies that are get involved, especially as you get down the stretch. How do you manage and navigate that? So yeah, there's a lot more. There's a lot more on the menu list in the NBA when it comes to coaching.
Yeah. What's up, Hefes? Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hefe's World, for more videos like this one and the full interviews. Hefe Sports, baby. Let's go.